Hi guys, Gordon here. I was having a chat to a buddy of mine the other day about one of my favorite little applications or utilities called Synergy. Now, what Synergy lets you do is share the keyboard and mouse of one machine across multiple machines. So if you have an example where you're running, say, a couple of laptops at the same time, or you've got a couple of desktops and something like that, they've each got their own screens, they've each got their own keyboards, they've each got their own mice. Changing between them can be a hassle. So what Synergy lets you do is assign one machine as kind of like a master machine, and its keyboard and mouse can then be used to control the other machines, and it's a really cool little application. So I thought I'd do a video about how to set up and how to get it to work. So the place you go to get this is synergy2.sourceforge.net. This is an open source freeware application, really cool little application. Works on multiple platforms, so all of your Windows flavors are supported, works on Macs, works on Unix, and so you can go across multiple, so it's kind of cool. So synergy2.sourceforge.net is where you get it from. Now, for this demonstration, I've actually got two Vista machines set up. I've got this one here, which is called Vista 1, and then I've got another one, which is called Vista 2. All I've done on these machines is given them static IP addresses and set up name resolution, so Vista 2 can actually ping and resolve Vista 1, because if I don't have that working, I'm not going to get functionality. The other thing to be aware of in this is that I have not installed any of the integration components for Hyper-V. So what this means is that if I bring the mouse over here into Vista 1, and you'll see it gets stuck inside. It's not going to let me, it's not actually going to release out of there. So to get out of there, I've got to do Control Alt and the left arrow, and then I can sort of go across onto the other machine. So here I am on Vista 2. I have installed, I've downloaded the latest version of Synergy, which hasn't actually changed in quite a while now, and I've installed it on both. Now the installation is just an exe, keep hitting next a couple of times and it'll do a standard install. So on the desktop I have this Synergy icon, so I'll launch that. As this is the first time I've configured it, what I need to do is configure one to act as a server and one to act as a client, and I can do this across multiple machines. To this machine here, so this is the Vista 1 machine, it's actually going to be the host machine. So it's going to be the server machine. So I click on share this computer's keyboard and mouse, click on configure, and here I'll put in the names of the different machines. So I'll put in Vista 1, which is the first machine, and then I'll put in Vista 2, and that's the second machine. What I then need to do is actually configure or tell Synergy where the different machines are in relation to each other. So here I'll say 100% of the right of the Vista 1 machine actually goes to Vista 2. So now I know that when I actually take the mouse off the right hand side of the machine, it's going to go across to the Vista 2 client. I'll then click on the little add button here, and you'll see that adds it into the link here. And that's a mistake, a common mistake that people make, because they don't click on that and realize it's not going to save it. I then need to tell Synergy that to the right, to the left, I should say, to the left of Vista 2 is actually Vista 1. And again, so what this, if I don't do this, I'd be able to take the mouse over into the Vista 2 machine, but I wouldn't be able to bring it back. So the two things I've done here, I've said, okay, Vista 2 is located, so Vista 1 is left of Vista 2, and I've said Vista 2 is right of Vista 1. So we just get that relativity of where they are. Click OK, and I'll click Start. And I'll then see I've got the little icon down here, the little circular icon. And you'll notice at the moment it just says waiting for clients and there's nothing in there. So I'll release the keyboard and mouse from the Vista 1 machine and go across here to the Vista 2 machine. I'm going to configure it to run as a client. So here, this is a simple one. Other computer's host name, I just put in Vista 1. Now if you don't have name resolution working, you can put in an IP address there and that will work fine too. So I'll click on Start. We get the message that it started successfully, and straight away you'll notice that instead of getting the icon, the round icon, I've actually got it with a little a lightning bolt, and if I hover over it, you see I get the connected to Vista 1. So I'll do a Control Alt, I'll release that, come back over here onto my Vista 1 box, and if I'll open up just a command prompt. And so you can see I'm just typing quite happily and that's appearing there. Now if I take the mouse across, you'll see the mouse is now working over here. And I can then again start typing in this window. So I'll just open up Task Manager and get myself a command prompt. Oh, that's not going to work. So just release the keyboard and mouse. I'll just get myself a command prompt. Release the keyboard and mouse again. Come back across. So here I am on my Vista 1 machine. I scroll across. Here I am on my Vista 2 machine. You can see I'm typing there. The mouse just goes seamlessly back across. It goes back and forth. Now, one of the other nice things with this is it will actually let you copy and paste text between the two. You can't drag and drop files and things like that, but in terms of just doing basic text manipulation and formatting of text and so on, it's actually OLE, and so we'll do the formatting of text between the two different platforms. So that's the quick introduction to Synergy. As I say, the issues that normally stump people, if you don't have your firewall set up, so your firewall's blocking communications between them, that can stop it from working. Name resolution not working is also another thing that will stop it from working as well. Anyway, that's Synergy. I hope you guys find it useful.